What's up? This is Mo with Crispy Lines. I wanted to do this video comparison showing you the difference between a Turkish straight razor and some of your more common straight razors like you see right here. If you were to walk into a barbershop right now, more than likely most barbers are going to be using one of these two styles of straight razors. And the most common question and comment that we see all the time on the barbers pages that use our razors are, what kind of blade is that? What kind of razor is that? And that's because most people are still unfamiliar with the Turkish razor, and the Turkish razor is the only razor that we at Crispy Lines offer at the moment, and simply because we absolutely love this style of razor. This video is in no way knocking any other type of straight razor. I like them all. I've used straight razors for about 20 years now, but I will say that once I started using a Turkish straight razor, it's just really hard to go back. I love it, and in this video I'll just kind of go over some of the differences as to why I like this razor so much more. And you see so many more barbers nowadays picking this thing up, and a lot of the customers who get our Crispy Lines Turkish razors, they love them. We're getting so much feedback, and so we appreciate that, and we truly are picky. We take a lot of time, we spend a lot of time into making sure that these razors are quality and that we only send out the best. And so we just appreciate all y'all out there that's been riding with us. And so let me just show you. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you're probably already familiar with one of these two styles or both. And this right here, you're gonna have the slide out razor, right, where you would put the blade in there, slide it in, and that's what that razor's like. And then you have this is a swing lock razor. Well, I call it a swing lock razor, but that's because that swings open like that, and then you would put the blade there, pinch it, and do like that, right? And those are, like I said, those are probably the most common straight razors you're gonna find in barbershops. There's different ones out there, but these two are the most common ones. And what we have here is called a Turkish razor. And some of the differences right off the bat, right? There is no, like this one has the slider and this one has the other piece. This is just a one-piece blade holder. There's no slider. This thing right here does not slide out. And then right here, there's just a stopper, because all you're gonna do is slide the blade straight in from the top, and then that piece right there is gonna prevent the blade from going all the way back. So I have a blade right here, and I already have a video installation on how to install these blades, but I'm gonna just show you real quick. So once you snap the blade in half, like usual, if you're using a double-edged blade, if you're using the single-edged blade, then you don't have to do all that. You just put the blade straight in. But for here, you would snap the blade in half, and then you would snap off the corners, and then you simply just put the blade in just like that, and you were to just slide it straight in. Now this particular one that I'm holding, it is a little bit easier to slide in. These Turkish razors, they're very hard to get them 100% like consistent all around. And so what I mean by that is some blade holders are going to be a little bit more tight, some a little bit loose. Like I said, we have a strict quality control process here, so we try to make sure that every razor we send out is going to work for you when you order it, because the last thing you want is one that's too loose and then it doesn't hold the blade, but you want it just right. But if it's a little too tight and it's not going in that easily like I just did, then all you have to do, sometimes, right, they stop like right there. You can either use a table and push it in, or something like this, like a brush or a comb, and just push it in like that, and then make it even again with your brush or comb. And then to uninstall the blade, like you just saw me do a few seconds ago, all you got to do is take something, either the edge of the table, a comb, this brush, whatever you have, and all you do is just push that out a little bit, enough to be able to grab the blade and pull it out. And it's very easy to install and uninstall the blade, like you just saw. It's just something that gets it takes getting used to, just like anything when it's new. But honestly, after I've been using this blade, to me, I prefer the installation over other ones. I mean, this one's not bad, the sliding. These kind, it depends. Sometimes I always have issues with them personally because then when you still got to mess with it when you open it up, and then you pinch it and the blade comes out off a line, and you still got to press it on a table or something. At least for me, that's what I've always had to do. But this right here, it's very simple. Some people I see some that they feel like it's dangerous to load the blade or something, and honestly, any straight razor you use can potentially be dangerous. You're holding a sharp blade, but if you know what you're doing, you shouldn't cut yourself. I like to hold the blade from the back right here. Don't hold it this way. I see some people try to install it like this. I mean, you can, but I don't recommend that. I always hold it from the back, the non-sharp side. That way I can get it nice and safe and put it in there. So that's one of the key differences is the installation, because there's no other mechanism. Sometimes people message us and they're like, hey, this thing won't slide out, but I understand, because this is not too many people are familiar with this right now, and so it is something new. But so the installation is different, and then the biggest thing that I love and that most people love is that right there. Look at how thin the blade holder is. So even if you don't have an exposed blade, even if you have one of these that has exposed and this is not exposed, I still like this. For me personally, I know it is nice to have extra blade exposure, which, let me pause that real quick and give a little sneak peek, because this is dropping real soon. We are coming out with our Turkish exposed. That's about 2.5 millimeters exposed right there. Same exact model, exposed blade, dropping real soon. Be on the lookout. But this right here, it's just something about the thinness of this razor when you're using it, when you see it being used. A lot of the barbers that use them, like Kairos Cuts, Beast with it, Get Beamed uses our razor. Several other people, but when you see them using it, it's just something about it. It looks so surgical. It looks so nice as they're able to, because it's so thin, And so personally, that's one of my favorite things. Let me try to even compare it here on camera. Let me see if I can get it to focus here. You can just see the difference in how much thinner the Turkish razor is over these other razors. And then the other thing is the actual weight of the blade. So this particular one is made out of plastic. I mean the handle, that is. This is all stainless steel, but this is our plastic handle model, which is still a high quality plastic. But we have different models, because like this one is a lot lighter. So if you prefer something, I go back and forth. If you prefer something lighter and you want to use this one, this is real nice for the details, because again, this handle's real light. But we also have right here is one of our more popular ones as well. This is our black and gold model, and this one has a metal handle, so it's going to be a little bit more heftier, and it's also real nice to use. But that's it right there. And let me see what else, if I'm not forgetting something. I think that's pretty much it. Those are the differences between the Turkish razor and these other straight razors right here. So like I said, be on the lookout. We got our exposed model coming out real soon, a custom handle. It's been in the making for a little bit, and I think you guys are gonna love that. But that is it, and hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us at support@crispylines.com. And that's it. God bless.